I'm Alan Kenny, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and I'm in Chicago for REITweek 2013, NAREIT's Investor Forum. Joining me is Mark Decker, Managing Director with BMO Capital Markets. Mark, we've seen a handful of large REIT mergers following the financial crisis, which was 6 years ago now. Did you think we'd see more?
It would be reasonable, I think, to see more. Pre the crash of '08, it was a much more active market than it's been post '08. But I think we're starting to see quite a bit of activity now, and I think the mergers are typically synergy related, more personal, requires more than just kind of stock price valuation differences. But as the market normalizes a little bit, I think we'll see more, and we're on track this year for 7 or so, which is a little higher than average.
So you are anticipating then an uptick in activity?
Yeah, I think so. And I think with non-listed REIT activity, the need for liquidity in the non-listed REIT space, PropCo, OpCo discussions going on, we're gonna see some more activity there for sure.
And I wanted to ask you about IPOs. Are you sensing any themes among the companies that are coming public?
Yeah, I think unlike the M&A activity, the IPO market has actually stayed very consistent in the last 10 years in spite of the '08 crash. And we are seeing some farmland, agricultural kind of REITs. I think we'll see more infrastructure opportunities for the public REIT market and private REIT market. So I do. I think the Me Too REITs, sort of core REITs of where we're well populated in the industry with companies that are well run, are difficult. But some of the new niches, new ideas, I think show good signs. There's some regional plays coming out, which I think could be interesting. Not just the sector type, but going back to kind of a really sort of best-in-class regional operator. Some of them have historically been very successful and then acquired by larger REITs, but it's great to have that, for the investor to have that regional play opportunity. Like the Ned Speaker, Speaker REIT, that was a wonderful West Coast opportunity, then they got acquired. But it's good to see that regional focus coming back again. And I think clearly the REIT vehicle, which was created to provide smaller investors the opportunity with liquidity and corporate governance and transparency, I think those really play well to continuing activity in the IPO market for the real estate industry. It's still a small business relative to the broader real estate market. We're still, I think, in the earlier stages, not the later stages of the evolution of public markets. So I have a good feeling the next 10 years we're going to see a lot of activity. We hope certainly to be in the middle of it.
You started REITweek 20 years ago when you were running NAREIT. Can you give us a little bit of an idea what this event, now that we're here on the 20th anniversary, so to speak, what the event has done for the industry?
Yeah, it was interesting. We call it the Real Estate Forum, and it was a great opportunity then for us from the trade association perspective to provide all REITs, small, medium, and large, the opportunity to tell their story. And I think since then, this industry event has become really important. Lots of other activities are now taking place by investment banks and non-associations, conference sponsors. So there's a lot of activity, a lot of opportunity for companies to tell their story. But I think it's really been important that NAREIT be the leader, and they have stayed the leader. And I think the size of the conference, the number of companies, the opportunity that companies have to tell their story so efficiently with investors all in one place for a 2-day period, 2.5-day period is pretty extraordinary. What we're seeing, and I think it really does help position the industry for continued growth and continued access to new capital, not just the existing capital that has funded the growth of the industry in the past 20 years.
All right, well, Mark, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to check out REIT.com.